Hey guys, Courtney here. I wanted to go ahead and do a quick budget set up or my budget for January, since it took me so long to get this planner. I just really quickly wanted to get this up there for you so that you've got something to see for this month. I'm not actually really implementing a budget this month because I have got a lot of changes coming this month. I am moving like this week. I start a new job at the very end of January, so we've got a lot of like income changes, bill changes. So next month will be a real look at this, but I'm gonna go ahead and do a budget, kind of try and get myself in the practice of it, and then show y'all kind of how I set things up too. And I will be using mostly real numbers. It's mostly guesstimates because, again, half the month has gone by and I haven't been writing all the stuff down. So it's mostly guesstimates, but this is what I'm going to be using today, these stickers. I made these. These are just some bill pay stickers, color coded for each event. And then like a little kit. Oh, I'm just going to be setting up my monthly and my budget. So I'll be using this, the January budget, along with paycheck budget, and the January. And then I will set up this other stuff for y'all too. I will just do those in a different video. And then I've got some more bill pay just on sheets. These are kind of like little sampler ones, and I wanted to use those first, but I've got some more if I run out of these. So I figure I would start with the January monthly. So I know some people like to flip their planner upside down. I do that if I need that to be directly up against the edge. Otherwise, I prefer to have it face this way. Let me just put these headers up here real quick. And then I'm going to put my sidebar down. And this is where I'm going to put my bills. I like to, whenever I do my paycheck budget, see my bills as a list and like break it up between the pay periods. Now see, this is where I like to do it upside down, so I can butt it up against this sticker. And that's the easiest way I've found to do it. And then my little bill sticker up top there. And then I've got all these date covers. I will probably zoom or speed you through all of that so you don't have to see me put these date stickers on, because I'm sure that's going to be way more tedious than what you want to watch. So I'm gonna zoom through all of this. But okay, so now that I've got all my date stickers on, I think I'm going to go ahead and put my list of bills here. I did go ahead and I have like a little reference over here. I kind of like mocked my whole budget and everything to make sure I did it right. That way I wouldn't make any mistakes on here for you guys, but I probably will still. So I'm gonna have to fold that back up and just write my bills down. So on the second, I have Birchbox. Every time I think of Birchbox, I have to think of Birdbox now, because I haven't even seen it. I just see all the memes on Facebook and it's hilarious. So I can't even say Birchbox anymore without thinking of Sandra Bullock. I've got my Ipsy. Netflix. And again, next month, these are, I don't want to say all going to be changed, but a lot of them will be. Sprint. And I'm not doing it this time because again, everything's changing, so I'm not doing like my sinking funds or my cash or anything like that this month. Or really even we haven't budgeted for groceries very much either, so all of that will be on next month, not this month, but I would normally put that in this section like every 2 weeks so that when I reference this back, I don't forget that, hey, I needed to budget for grocery every 2 weeks, not just once a month. So I try to list that twice on my bill list. Even though it's not a bill, I like to put it there so I can see it and it's easy. Again, with my daycare too, I do that also because we pay every 2 weeks when my husband gets paid instead of paying either once a week or once a month. We pay every 2 weeks whenever my husband gets paid. So I kind of group that with my husband's paydays. DirecTV. And that's just the subscription, like the streaming service. That's why it's only $45. It's not actually DirecTV cable. But next month we will have real, legit cable, y'all. We live out in the country, so our internet sucks so bad. Like I cannot do anything. We can barely scroll through Facebook. I mean, our internet just sucks. So we're pretty excited to be moving and get real internet because we'll be in the city. So that's cool. And then my husband and I both have cars, both $500 a month. So that's fun to pay for. And some of these we will be canceling. I might go through and cancel those too because I have so much stuff. I need to cancel it for a while because it's too much, I think. I might just do like a planner box subscription or something. So if you have any recommendations on planner subscriptions, let me know because I'm looking into it. And I am writing daycare again because again we do that twice a month and those are my husband's 2 paydays. So, and again I would go ahead and list my cash under the, like in those same areas if I would do it every 2 weeks so that I don't forget. You'll see whenever I do the paycheck budget what I mean by that. 26th we have Progressive and we do ours monthly because we suck and always forget that it comes up. And I know that's what sinking funds are for, but we did this quite a while ago. We're just gonna leave it like that because it works good for us. So I know we save to do it every 6 months, but we can't handle that. We're not real adults, okay? Apple Music, $8. And then my husband's car is $500 also. Oh, we're gonna have to learn how our utilities work there at the new place, so that's gonna be fun to do also. So those are our bills, and now I think I will go ahead and put those on the stickers so I can see it as a monthly view also. And again, like I said, my whole job situation right now is really weird. I am working PRN, so I don't have like a steady, solid paycheck right now. Been doing that for like the last 2 months. So I have two PRN jobs. So my money's kind of all over the place and it's not a lot because I've only picked up like 1 or 2 shifts a pay period. So it's really not a lot. We've been hurting. I say hurting. We've been able to make our bills, but not as much. And then all of the extra spare money we have had has gone into getting the new house. So it's been fun. That's right, Chase payday. Chase is my husband, so That's why it says Chase. Not chasing anything around. Courtney, I think I have 4. Since I do have the 2 jobs, I have 4, so I'm just gonna write those down. 2, 3, 4. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and place those down now so I don't forget when my husband and I's pay periods or paychecks always used to be the same day, and it was really easy for me to figure out. And again, since the last 2 months, I have not had my normal full-time job, so it's been hard to figure out this whole bill thing, or this whole paycheck. I keep having to ask my husband, when did you get paid? When did you get paid? Because I keep forgetting. So he gets paid every other Friday. One of my jobs pays on the 10th and the 25th, which is super weird for me, to not have it like every 2 weeks. It's bizarre. And then if those days fall on a weekend, it's a different day. I don't understand, guys. Like, I don't understand the whole date thing, but whatever. And then my other job pays the Tuesday, y'all, Tuesday paycheck. The Tuesdays after my husband's, which is here. Oh, and we get paid on the 1st from the VA. My husband is in the military, so that's on the 1st there. Okay, so those are what our paydays look like. Y'all, they're sporadic, they're everywhere. It's crazy. It's hard for me to figure out this whole paycheck budget that I normally do with all the paydays sporadic. Like, I liked it better when we were just together every other Friday like that. But I'm gonna make it work, y'all. I'm gonna figure it out. And then I don't even know when my paychecks, my pay periods are gonna be at the new job. So who knows? Not me. So I'm gonna go ahead and write my bills down now. And I have these withdrawal, auto draft, bill due. Bill due would be for those that I have to pay a check for or pay it online. It's not automatically coming out. A withdrawal I'm probably going to use for like cash that I get out for certain things. Transfer I'm going to use for like our cash budget, because we're not actually going to do like cash. My husband has his own debit card. I'm going to go get myself a debit card as well, and we're going to put money from our main account onto the debit cards. Because y'all, I have a 2-year-old. I'm about to have another baby. I got a 10-year-old. If my 10-year-old is not in the car with me when I have my 2-year-old, I hate going to go get or prepay my gas, because you can't leave a 2-year-old in the car. People freak out. So when my 10-year-old's there, it's nice because he's big enough, he's old enough to just sit in the car with her for like 2 minutes. Well, I can't do that with a 2-year-old. So debit cards it is, but we're going to have separate like allowance debit cards. So it's going to essentially be our cash. Anyway, I'm sorry. Let me go on and not make this video super long. So Birchbox is $10, and that is an auto draft. That is on the 2nd. And then I've got my Ipsy. Most of my bills are auto draft, y'all. I don't know. I don't know how to go cash. I don't know how you people, how do y'all do it? How do y'all go all the way cash? Seriously, the only cash I'm going to be doing is probably my sinking funds. That's it. Because again, like I told you, we're not doing cash allowances. We're doing debit card allowances. So I don't know how y'all do it. I don't know how you do it. Netflix is auto. That is $14 now. And that is on the 5th. Then I have got a Sprint bill. And this is one of our variables. It changes. And our Sprint bill is pretty high, y'all. My husband works for Asurion, which is the tech people, the people who like work on your cell phone inside of the Sprint store. So he is always getting things billed to our account. Like my birthday, he came home with an Apple Watch for me. Well, it's billed to our account. So our monthly payment on Sprint is super high, but that's not actually just our cellular service. That is like we have, I think 3 iPads on there, an Apple Watch. We have data on our iPads. Like, he's crazy with the electronics, y'all. It's ridiculous and out of control, but whatever. Okay, so daycare is one of those that we do in person. So that one's gonna get a purple. And that is $170 every 2 weeks. So I'm just gonna go ahead and write that twice. So on the 11th and the 25th, y'all, I have no more room under the 25th box, so I hope we got no more bills then. And whenever it gets close like that for me, I just take my date sticker up, push that where I want it, and then I throw the date sticker on top of that, like that. So after daycare, I have DirecTV, which is $45. And that one is on the 13th. And then I've got a Planet Fitness. Y'all, I am pregnant, so I'm not even using this. Also, again, we live in the country, so our Planet Fitness is in a different state and like 45 minutes away. So I only went when I went like after work with friends or whatever. So it'll be nice to be living in the same town that the Planet Fitness is. So I'm hoping once this baby comes, I will actually have a plan, because I already have the membership. I better be using it. And that is on the 17th. And then I have got my car payment, which our cars, we do online payment. We don't actually auto draft those two. So I'm just gonna go ahead and write both of ours. I don't know why we do that, why those aren't auto drafted, but we probably shouldn't have as many auto drafts as we have anyway. Sorry, y'all. My video cut off. I got a phone call. So I'm gonna try and piece these together. Sorry, guys. And I'm probably gonna go ahead and do like a 2-part video for you. Like, this is my monthly view, and then I'll do a second video for my budget, so it's not super long for you, because that's not fun. I hate watching super long ones. So, and this one already has seemed to have gotten pretty far along there, and I am sorry for that. So it's my husband's car. After that, we have got another auto draft, which is Prime Video. My husband signed up for that just to get, I think, HBO Go or something, so he could watch, I think Game of Thrones or something. So he keeps telling me he needs to cancel it, but he has not yet. So we'll probably cancel that once we get to the new house. We won't have that anymore. Our insurance is auto draft as well. and that is $305 a month for us. I know we could probably be saving like buku money if we didn't do the auto draft, but, or the monthly payment, but whatever. It is what it is. Apple Music, $8, and that is on the 28th. And then the 31st is our electric, and that one is not an auto draft because again, we live in the country. So that bill is like a pay in person kind of bill. It's weird. That will be changing though, so. And we budget for like $300 of an electric bill. We live with my dad. There are 4 of us, so five to 6 people total. He has cows and all this other stuff. He's got another piece of land, and we've got wells, so all the electric runs the wells. So that is why our electric bill is so high, if you're wondering. Just because we've got a lot of people living here, we've got animals that we take care of, and all the electric runs the water because the water is a well. We don't have a water bill. So that's why the electric's so high. So we're excited because we won't have such a high electric bill anymore after this. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and end the video here for you. That way it doesn't get crazy long, and I will be back with a monthly budget video for you guys. Thanks for watching. See ya.